vertex, which is y equals a x minus h squared plus k. The vertex is h and k, and if a is greater than 0, opens up. If a is less than 0, opens down. I'm going to write on here 2, completing the square. Okay, so it's nice and convenient. The way you graph is you do everything we've done last week. Also, we'll get to some word problems coming up too, right? And that also is very good, okay? A vertex would be like, how high does the ball go? And there's a question like that from homework. Quadratic formula would be, when is the ball of a height of 50 meters? All right, Hannah, what is the next point for a parabola that's important? She's passing, that's okay. Somebody help her here. What's the next point that's important? Go ahead. Oh, good. Yes, it is. I'll get to that in the graph, though, okay? We don't really sort of, something more important than that, though, yes. Y-intercept would be another good one, okay? Okay, and you find that by setting x equal to 0. Therefore, my point is 0, comma c. All right? So, from standard form. Y-intercept is always the easiest to find, thus I always find it first. I'm just, all right? All right. You lost the food there too, just. I know. Okay, now this is called the 4 points method of graphing a parabola. Oh, sorry, go ahead. Oh, see, sorry. That's back to this, right? Y equals. Right, it's just, you know what I mean, the number with no x's with it, right? In a graph. This is called the 4 points method of graphing. Where's the 4th point? Natasha, go. The second x-intercept. That's normally what it is. Okay? So generally, when you do this, there may be 2 x-intercepts. That would be 4 points. If not, there's only 3 things to find here. Right? Yes.
What is? Okay, this is gonna be done.
Nope. Okay.
Like the y equals x squared. What's that?
That's called standard form.
Standard form. Okay.
Yes. Remember last year, you guys probably talked about standard form, factored form, vertex form?
Yeah.
I got to put all those things.
I just heard that, yeah.
Okay, and we're going to use all 3 of these things to graph. I'm going to hopefully get through 2 or 3 graphs if I can. Now, before I start graphing, okay, you're going to have to graph very neatly in my class. My grade 10 applies. When the smartboard was not working last week, we started graphing with them. And these are all the things that we needed, okay, for our graphs. You guys will also need all of these things. I'm going to say them out loud so the internet hears them. Number 1 is a ruler. Okay? If your graph looks like this, okay? Is that? Okay. Can you explain again where the 4th point is? Yeah, there's two x-intercepts, right? That's how there's 4 points. Okay, secondly, it's a linear x-axis, y-axis. Number 3, put numbers. Some teachers don't they could say don't label your numbers on your graph. Please do. I need to know what the scale is. Number 4, title arrows on lines. Use a good scale to fit points. This will happen to people on your test. And who's in my class knows this. I give you this much graph paper on your test. You may not use other graph paper notes on the test. Let's say you have a graph that looks like this. What should you do instead of drawing like that? What's a good alternative? Sorry? Yeah, make it a different scale, right? Instead of counting by 1, count by 2. Okay, count by 5, count by 10, so all fits on, okay? As soon as I see this, it's minus 1 off your graph guaranteed, okay? Alright, so, I'm sorry, that's one thing I'm looking for. You guys should know by this point, presentation is very important in everything that you do. Alright, here we go, example 1. Graph y equals negative 2x squared plus 4x plus 7 using the 4 points method. All right. So here's Lady Cecilia. I would like you to pick your favorite point, if you would, find first the y-intercept, the x-intercept, or the vertex. Vertex sounds good. Okay. Cecilia, before I pass on, what is the first, or what do we do to find the vertex?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, complete the square is what I was hoping you were going to say, but that is right, okay? So you're already on the first step. So Cecilia correctly did this. Can someone other than Cecilia, tell me why that changed to minus 2x inside the brackets? Sorry, go ahead.
Because we're factoring out -2, so then that has to become -2.
Right on. They both divide by -2. You need this to be positive x squared inside the brackets. Okay. All right, Cassidy, could you be brave, please, and tell me the next step in the square? And it's -2 over 2 equal to, please? It's -1 squared equal to, please? Now, if you do that side step a different way, that's fine. And there's Austin. Austin does completing the square in like 3 lines, that's fine. When there's brackets, when there's fractions, though, you should try and just be accurate with things, okay? All right, for something that's easy like this, that's okay. Yeah. Interesting. It's 2 or 3 days. Interesting. So you next Friday had a fight with them, so you didn't meet them on Friday. No, fine. Let's see. Good, let's see. Okay. Emily, next step here, please, is what? Very good. So I'm going to say y equals -2 bracket x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus 1 plus 7. Awesome. All right, Carly, what comes next, please?
You factor out the -1, so
Okay. I'm going to leave it in 2 steps, okay, but yeah, that's correct. We can go right to plus 9. All right, Thomas, can you take them here, please? Good. What does this do, though, for this one, do you remember? Good. Okay, can you explain to the class, I want to make sure everyone's good on this. Where did the -1 come from, Thomas? Very good. This right here, -1, is this right here, -1 always. All right. All right, Lindsay, what is the vertex of this parabola, and does it open upwards or downwards? Go ahead. Very good.
What's the -1?
What's that? So this -1 here. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So this -1 underlined there matches this one over here, right? It's always going to be the same as that bracket number, and then it's weighted. Okay, hopefully after the weekend you guys are feeling great with that. Like, hopefully you're saying, yes, I got it, completing the square, that was so easy, Mr. Sadler. You know, why are you so nice to me? Well, because I am, all right? Yeah, I'm not. All right, Alexandra. Would you like to find the y-intercept next, or the x-intercept? Sorry? Which one? None, you have to pick one. X or Y, please. X-intercept. Okay. What is the first step to finding x-intercepts? He's freezing, it's okay. And by the way, you're very brave in front of the camera. You're brave in math class too. You're very brave in front of the camera. Somebody, how do you find the x-intercept? Somebody help her with the first step. Okay, go ahead, Troy.
Set y equals 0.
Set y equals 0. Okay. Okay, so we're just solving this equation here. Now everyone in the class will be happy except for Mr. Sadler. Why is everyone in the class happy with me? How are we going to solve this one? And the Chan is the one who's not going to be happy because he will have to recite from memory the quadratic formula from the class. Go ahead, please.
Negative 2
Yeah.
plus or minus square root of x squared minus 4
Yeah. Wonderful. And I'll just write here, A is going to be negative 2, B equals 4, C equals 7. I'm going to hit pause in the video. I'd like you to all use quadratic formula right now and solve for x. Okay, and then I'm going to come back in 10 minutes. Let's do this.